Hey guys, back again, and I got a battle today against Loki Man 42. He posted looking for a UU match on Smogon, and I responded, and then I got a Skype message from him saying, "Hey, are you the one who just accepted my battle?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, let's go." So we did, and yeah, so I lead with my Ambipom. I'm gonna fake out because that's what Ambipom always does. No point in predicting too early, and I'm gonna U-turn here, and because I figure I don't want to take the water move or maybe the ice move. Or maybe Dragon Tail. But he's going to go for the rest and get his HP all back up, which is actually a good play on his part. But I'm going to go into the Celebi. Because I'm going to threaten him with the grass move, and that's going to be fun. But I'm actually going to predict a switch. I'm going to go for the nasty plot. I know it's a little early, but that's fine. This team's not... I don't know. This was the best play I saw at the time. So he's going to go into Registeel and hit him with an HP Fire. Actually, took a couple minutes to make this play because I wasn't sure if it was HP Fire or Ice, but it is actually HP Fire, as you can tell by the super effectiveness of the damage. It's going to hit me with a T-Wave. It's just going to slow me down. And yeah, he gets lefties up, and I'm thinking I'm just going to hit him with another one. Maybe I'll kill him. I hope so. He's going to get his rocks up. And here goes a hidden power, break through the paralyze. And guess what? He lives at 7. And I'm just like, oh, come on, really? Ugh. It didn't really matter too much in the long run, but it's still kind of annoying, you know? It's always annoying when they live just, you know, little HP. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. I'm picking the switch, maybe to Melodic, maybe, you know, just... It's going to kill, get a little bit of HP back. No big deal. So now he's going to go into his... Manectric, and I know these things get flamethrower, and I'm thinking he's probably going to be Specs. So I'm going to go into my Victini, and he's going to take that flamethrower like a champ. Now, at this point, I know he has an Arcanine, and I should have predicted the switch because it was fairly obvious, but I don't know. I just went for the V-Create. I probably should have went for Fusion Bolt. That would have been a lot better because, I mean, again, he is Specs, or, well, I was thinking he was Specs. He is actually Specs. But anyways, so he gets his Flash Fire boost. I'm going to go into my Suicune, and he predicts that nicely, and he's going to go for the Wild Charge. And, I mean, again, this is my Crocoon, and I'm looking at this damage, and I'm like, stop, would you stop? And it's like, it's a crit, and I'm like, oh, but the thing I missed, I was too focused on the crit, I didn't see that he doesn't have Life Orb. So that means he's choiced in some way. And if I had have realized that, I could have went into my Steelix and handle this better. As it stands, I lost my Suicune, and it ended up doing nothing, which was rather unfortunate, but, you know, no one's perfect. Oh well. So, I go to my Ambipom, and he's going to Wild Charge, and he's going to hit me, and I'm going to live, because I'm Zoroark. The reason I did this is because I figured he'd see my my Ambipom and want to go for the E-Speed, because it's actually +2 priority this gen, to, you know, to outspeed the Fake Out. But again, as I said, he's actually choice. I didn't notice that, and that was, you know, a big mistake. That cost me fairly heavily. So he's going to go into his Hitmontop. I figured he'd go for either the Fake Out or the Mach Punch. He goes for the CC, predicting me to switch, which actually kind of, I don't know. I mean, I could have gotten the accuracy drop, but I didn't. I probably should have went for the Flamethrower. Would have done a nice bit more, and it actually would have helped me out later in the match, you'll see. But, you know, I whatever, can't undo shit. So, go to my Celebi here, because I know either he's going to Sucker Punch, predicting me to just try and kill him, or he's not going to be able to KO me because I'm faster. So, go for the Recover. And, I mean, that extra 100 damage that Registeel was able to get off, it didn't really matter. I mean, it probably would have recovered anyways. It's not a terribly big deal, because he's going to go into his Manectric, and I go for the Giga Drain, and here is where my crit happens. I calced it, crit mattered, it was, you know, max like 87% or whatever, so, you know, 1 for 1, no big deal. Now he's going to send in his Celebi, and I'm going to fire off a Hidden Power Fire, no pun intended, and it's going to do about half, and he fires off a Hidden Power Fire or perhaps Ice on me, and it's going to do a little more than half, so I'm thinking, you know, he's probably the same set as I am. So he switches out because he wants to save his Celebi, and he's predicting the HP fire, which is pretty obvious. And he's going to go to his Melodic. What I should have done here is recovered, because he's asleep regardless this turn. So I should have recovered, got up my HP, and I would have been fine. As it stands, I just go for the Giga Drain, and he switches back into the Celebi, and I'm like, damn it. Because if I had recovered, I would have had enough HP to take his hidden power fire, and I would have killed him regardless. As it stands, he wins this speed tie. I got the first one, which didn't matter, but he gets the second one, so he's able to kill me off, which kind of sucks. My Celebi could have been useful against his Hitmontop, but it's dead. Whatever. So I switch to my Ambipom, and I know he's going to switch out, and even if he doesn't, I'm faster, so I'm going to go for the Pursuit and get the kill. Yeah, so Celebi's dead. Now it's down to 2-on-2. No, sorry, I still have Victini, right. So 3-on-2. So he sends in his Melodic, who's still asleep, and again, I probably should have saved my Ambipom. I probably should have U-turned out and gone into Victini. I don't know, I knew he was going to sleep talk, and I didn't want to get hit with a Scald on Victini. So, that it was a risk that I didn't want to take, and it turns out he does get the Scald. I do live, which is nice, so I'm able to get off another double hit and bring him down quite low. And I'm going to die to my Life Orb, and he's going to sleep talk the Scald again, which unfortunately does nothing because I have no Pokemon on the field. So yeah, so now I'm going to switch into my Victini, and I'm going to go for... Hold on. I gotta stop doing this. There we go. Victini, going to go for the Fusion Bolt. I really need a spinner too. I mean, that's a lot. Poor Victini. So, I'm going to go for Fusion Bolt. It's going to easily take him out. And he now is down to his last. I forgot about Fake Out. What I should have done is switch into not Registeel, he has Registeel, Steelix to take this. But like I said, I completely forgot. Here, I'm thinking, okay, I'll go in, I'll take the Mach Punch. It'll do only a little bit, and then I'll take the CC, and I'll hit him with an Earthquake, and he'll, either he'll die to Life Orb or I'll kill him. But the Mach Punch does a shit ton. That's almost max damage. I think actually that is... it's like 132 is max or something like that. So it does like pretty much max damage. What I should have done, and he called it too, is stayed in with Victini, taken the Mach Punch, gone in with Steelix, taken the CC, which would have done max 87%, and hit him with a EQ, and I probably would have won. But, as it stands, I didn't, and I lost. But, no big deal. Live and learn. Had a lot of fun. Good game, Loki, and I hope to battle you again.